Hi, we're back cooking with Sharon, and I have something special for you today. A lot of times I prepare things here at work that sometimes may not be on our menu, and this is actually one of them. It is a seafood salad. Yeah, I would call it a seafood salad because all it is seafood. Now, I've gotten a couple requests for it, and I thought about putting it on the menu, but I don't know. Maybe after you all try it, you may give me your feedback, and it may go on. I don't know. But I figured I'd show you how I do it, and maybe you could try it for yourself. So let's get started. As you see here, I have imitation crab. I also have some shrimp. This is actually, typically I would use raw, deveined, peeled shrimp. Today I'm taking just a little quick cheat day, and I'm going to just use the already cooked shrimp, but I'll show you a trick to that in a minute. I have lobster tails, and then I also have fresh lump crab. What I'm missing here, and it's okay because, I mean, you can kind of, when you're doing a seafood salad, you can kind of like mix and match of what you like and what you don't like, but I don't have scallops here. Usually I put scallops in here, and then also you could put squid, calamari in here if you wanted. But the great thing about this seafood salad is there are no fillers. And the people that have requested it and continue to request it and love it, they love it for that reason. So let's get started. I mentioned all the seafood that we have here. What I'm going to do first is I have pre-diced some white onions, some scallions, some red and green pepper, and also celery. And then shallots as well. Shallots are a little bit different. I'm adding this time. I've used it before, but I'm just going to add it this time for the different type of flavor that we have. So I'm going to use a little bit of butter just to saute everything. And this is going to be over medium heat. So we have I think this was about 4 stalks of celery. We'll use all of it. And then I used a half of a green pepper, and then I don't think I used I used like 3/4 of larger red pepper. And then we'll put in half of an onion here. And then we'll add the scallions the shallots momentarily. So we're going to just cook this down. And while it's cooking, towards the end, as I've already said, the shrimp is already pre-cooked, but I want to include or add in some flavor. So I'm going to put it in here towards the end. The great thing about seafood salad is quick. And if you already have some things that are pre-cooked, obviously these things, it's going to be even easier. So the lobster, this is what I found. These are like little baby lobster tails that you can find in the frozen section of your grocery store. Sometimes I'll use regular full lobster tails and then just dice it up. But I saw these and I'm like, oh, that'd be great in a seafood salad. So why not add it? Let's see. And then the shrimp, like I said, we're going to add that. I would get the baby shrimp. I wouldn't use large shrimp for your seafood salad just because it's a salad. And actually, you could go a size smaller than this. This is, I want to say 7190s. If you see on the package, that's what the number is. I believe so. Don't quote me. But it's a small, and you can also get salad size shrimp. I've used that before. So this is cooking down nicely. The seasoning that I have over here is, let's see, I have some Old Bay. While this is sauteing, I'm going to add in just a little bit of Old Bay. Now remember with Old Bay, you don't want too much because it can be a little salty. So we add the Old Bay. I have a little granulated garlic while it's cooking down, and then we'll hold up on the other things, but the other things I have here are smoked paprika as well as a cayenne pepper. We'll add that towards the end just so we're not making it. And the cayenne pepper is like an extra type of thing that you can add in your preference. If you want a little spice, you can have that or not. Leave it out. So this is cooking down quite nicely. And then while this is cooking, the other things that I have over here, as you see, is just regular mayo. And I have spicy Dijon mustard, as well as Worcestershire sauce and lemon juice. Okay, so now with your vegetables, I like to, a lot of times I tell you don't overcook vegetables, but this time I'm going to tell you to cook it just a little bit longer so they're soft, because in the way I like to eat seafood salad, I don't want a crunch in my salad. It's personal preference. If you want to have some type of crunch, you're going to have more of a vibrant flavor or color rather with the vegetables, that's fine. Again, it's your own personal preference. So the reason why I've held off on adding these shallots, I'm going to add these in momentarily, but I don't want to overcook these. And these are super minced. I just don't want to have them be mushy. With this, you want to be careful with all the vegetables in here of everything just cooking down too much. All right, so while that is sauteing nicely, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bowl and I'm going to start just putting in. This is about 2 packs of the imitation crab. I know a lot of people don't like imitation crab, or they're like, that's not real, but for us to make this not be a filler type of seafood salad, I like to use imitation crab because it's colorful and it's filling too. And it's economical. Like these 2 packs that I've already pre-cut up, I want to say was no more than $8, which for seafood, you know, that's pretty good. So we use the imitation crab here, and just make sure that they're cut up in nice pieces that people could grab salad-wise. And then I'm going to wait and add my lump crab at the end, but right now I'm going to add in my shrimp here. So again, the reason why I'm doing this, even though it's cooked, is I want some flavor added in on the shrimp. So even though we're going to add it in with some of the other ingredients I have here, I want it to cook in with the vegetables. Okay. There's ice in here. Okay, so let's add in these shallots. And then I'm going to add in just a little bit of black pepper. That's right here. Okay, and we will add it to our mixture right here. Now, just because we're cooking right here together, typically I would say just let this cool down a little bit, but we'll do that on the back end of everything once we add in our mayo. So this looks nicely sauteed. Let's just try it out. Okay. And let's see here. We're going to take this and add it into our bowl, our mixture here. And you can include some of the liquid that's in it. That's fine. That's where all the flavor is anyways. Okay. And just add in everything. Okay. We'll just add that. Okay, so this is something that we're going to mix all together just like this. And then we're going to take our mayo that we have. See, it's already, with the sauteing of the vegetables, with the seasoning, I can already smell the flavor. It's good. Okay, let's add in. Now with the mayo, I've pre-measured out about 2 cups. I don't know if we're going to use this, all of it. I don't like mine really mayonnaise. Is that a word? I don't know, but it is today. I don't like mine really super filled with mayonnaise. So that's what I'm trying to say. So right there, I probably took about 3/4 of a cup. And you can see it's mixing very nicely. I'm just going to add just a little bit more. So probably a cup of mayo. And then add in our Dijon mustard. There's a lot here. I didn't pre-measure it, but we're going to do, let's say, about 3 tablespoons of this. Okay. Mix it up. And now we can start adding in some of the other seafood that we have here. Again, the lump crab. And as you all know, crab in general is just expensive. So it depends on what I have here, what's available. But this is just lump crab. I would probably, if I was trying to be fancy and show off to someone or make this super special, or if someone wanted it, I would get the jumbo lump crab. I'm going to fold this in at the end. But as you see here, the reason why we don't want to keep stirring and stirring, because we don't want to take the pieces apart. But with this, we'll add in the lobster. And if you had scallops, then we would add in our scallops or any of the other seafood, mussels. That's all I really eat. Squid. I don't really eat those, but I mean, you're more than welcome to add all that together in here, because this is a seafood salad that is not with fillers. Remember that. Okay, so now let's start adding in some of our other ingredients. So Worcestershire sauce, I'm going to add in probably about 2 tablespoons to start off. And then we're going to add in a little bit more Old Bay, along with lemon juice. I'll just do probably like a tablespoon of that. Maybe a tablespoon and a half. Okay, and then with smoked paprika, I'm going to add in about a half a teaspoon to start off, and then a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Okay, it's looking really good. Now with the seafood salad, you can essentially, honestly, you can just eat it like this. You could serve it with crackers. I'm not a big fan of having extras on the side, so I just like to eat this just straight up like it is. I'm going to add in a little bit more garlic. We only used it in the beginning when we were sauteing our vegetables, but we'll add some more in. And let me try it. See if we need anything. Okay. I'm going to add in a little bit more cayenne pepper. I want mine to have a little bit of a kick and a little more of the Old Bay. So another teaspoon or so, and then another teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And I'm also going to add in just a little bit more Dijon mustard, probably like a half a tablespoon, and a pinch of salt. Okay. So because this, we took it straight from our skillet, we may want to let it chill just a little bit before you serve it. I'm sure I'm going to jump right into it because I haven't eaten all day. But last but not least, we're going to add in our crab. Let me grab another fork. And we'll just fold it in. So this is not quite a can of crab. I used about a half a can. But again, we have all this other seafood in here. I mean, you can't go wrong with adding just a little or a lot. Whatever your personal preference is. Okay, so it's looking really good. We didn't need all that mayo. And if you wanted to have like a reduced fat mayo, that's fine too. I mean, we're eating this rich, savory entree, so we might as well just go all out. Let's try it. Okay. Yeah, I think... Actually, I already know. If it sits for about an hour or even overnight, it's going to be that much better. So I'll add in a little bit more Worcestershire and lemon juice, and I think we'll be good to go. No, oh, you know what? I don't have a bowl, but we're going to use one of the bowls that we used with our crab. So, wasn't that simple? And it took all of, once you have everything all cut up, maybe about no more than 30 minutes. So, a great seafood salad, easy, quick, and delicious. So until the next time, we'll see you at Cooking with Sharon. Thanks.